Welcome to the Nightly Rant
with
your hosts, Mike
and Toria.
This is the show where we examine society from a sarcastic point of view.
If you like insane conversations, this is definitely the show for you.
Let's get into today's topic. YPN people, I don't know about you, but I love helping out a friend. That's why I want to shout out my friend Brian Little and his podcast, Your Favorite Blockhead. This is the only show that manages to weave together peanuts and MMA into one heck of an amazing podcast. You can find Your Favorite Blockhead wherever your favorite podcasts reside and at yourfavoriteblockhead.com. Do me a huge favor and listen to Brian's show. You'll be entertained and you'll help out a friend. Now, as I said, let's get into today's topic. So I'm going to dig right in. Postmates,
The worst.
delivery service. Do you think their volume of business has gone up or down?
Up.
Okay. They continuously make mistakes. And I'm talking like I told you before.
Every order.
I can understand how McDonald's could forget a sauce or give you the wrong sauce. Because the wrong sauce is the biggest one. Mitchell will say to me all the time, but Dad, if they heard you say mustard sauce, why did they give you barbecue sauce? Because when some ding-dong was putting sauce in there, they threw some barbecue in with the mustard and then didn't bother to fix their mistake. So then some poor customer pays for that because that person didn't do what was expected of
Well,
them.
and the honey mustard and the hot mustard look very similar.
Yes. So, those mistakes can happen. But what I don't understand is when you have 4 drinks, and it clearly shows 4 drinks and they only give you 2.
That happened.
And that's what the Postmates people are doing, is they're missing the really obvious things. And like the one time when we ordered something from Dunkin' Donuts and I wanted the little frozen cappuccino thing.
Yeah.
And they left it off the order somehow. Probably my mistake, because I was having problems getting it to go on the order.
Right.
So it's probably my mistake. But no, actually it wasn't left off the order. It was on the order, but they didn't have that one, so I wanted to switch it to like chocolate or something like that.
Right.
And it was the exact same price. Let's say it was $4 for the thing I ordered, and it was $4 for the thing I was ordering. He tells me his card from Postmates is declined, and he can't place the order. Why? I already paid for the other one. Ding dong. It's already on the order.
Yeah, that was a special one. And that one, Postmates decided they were going to refuse to refund that part of our order.
Well, and it's like getting a Coke, ordering a Coke, and having them say to you, is Pepsi okay? I mean, you're allowed to change things. Or I could say, you know what, I changed my mind. I don't want Coke. I want Dr. Pepper. I mean, that's what that was like. But you're going to tell me, no, you can't do that?
Yeah, that was
Weird.
Postmates has been special. My favorite was the other night when you needed some like Gatorade or whatever, and we ordered 2 and they only brought us 1.
Yeah.
And then the Gatorades were like $2.35 each. And then when I went to complain that one of them was missing, they were only going to refund us like $1.09. And that was with the increased 5% back.
Now, you had said earlier that you think they don't have enough drivers, and that's where the downfall is.
Partially, yeah.
Because they keep complaining about coronavirus being the issue. And I feel like if their volume has gone up, they could easily hire people to cover that volume in their sleep. So that's not a problem. But the drivers, you made a good point. And a lot of people are, we've talked about this before. The pool they're looking for is decent people who are willing to accept the pay they offer and take the risks that are incumbent upon the job.
Right.
And with what they pay, you're not going to find a lot of people willing to do both.
Yeah. When I think so our Postmates where they forgot the Gatorade was from Walgreens, right? I think that those ones can be even more hit or miss because the Postmate actually has to go in and shop for the order.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you're right. But then, see, I think it needs to be done in that case like Instacart. And you just communicate with your driver. And I know they can do it because I've had them say, I'm at Buffalo Wild Wings. Is there anything else you need while I'm here?
When the Instacart chat is fabulous.
But, you know, they need
They
something
chat
like
with you
that.
the whole time they're shopping your order.
They need something like that.
Sometimes.
So that if they can't find what you're looking for, you can approve having it taken off your order.
Or approve a substitution.
Exactly.
I have never ordered from Instacart where there wasn't at least one substitution. Which is cool.
Well, I mean, when we used to order Walmart grocery, I don't think we ever ordered one where there wasn't at least one substitution, unless it was a super small order.
Right. It happens. Mostly because they can't keep their inventory all that updated with people milling around the store shopping. I get it.
But everything gets scanned.
I know,
So
but
why
then,
wouldn't the inventory be updated?
because
That means
people
they're not
could be
using-
milling around the store with the last one in their cart, not checked out yet.
Oh, gotcha. Because people do take a long time to shop there. Oh, see how I completely missed where you were going with that? Like,
Yeah.
whoosh, over my head.
That's because you got a haircut. Now your hair's kind of short. It's not catching all the
No, it's
the
because this
whooshes.
tooth has been bothering.
The whooshes.
The other day, I was eating popcorn,
It's always popcorn.
and it cracked one of my teeth, which wasn't in very good shape to begin with, I will admit.
Surprised you didn't say anything when it happened. You didn't tell me till the
But-
next day.
That's because it didn't hurt until the next day.
Ah.
But it happened,
see.
and then because the tooth was so sharp, it was just slicing up underneath my tongue. So now I'm waiting for my tongue to heal because went to the doctor, put a temporary crown on.
Yeah.
Did you hear what she said about my appointment on Friday?
No.
Enjoy my lunch on Friday
Yeah, it hurts to
Because-
get teeth pulled.
because it's going to be nothing but mush going forward.
Not going forward until it heals, Dingle.
Well, yeah, which can be a while.
Yeah, I remember. To be fair, though, the last time I had teeth pulled was my wisdom teeth. I had 2 of them pulled in the same day, and I had a foot-long Subway sandwich for dinner. So, I don't know. It really depends on how much you really want the Subway sandwich. Whether or not you can eat it or not.
I'm a wussy when it comes to pain in my mouth. I could take a stab with a knife to the thigh, and that wouldn't bother me as much as pain in my mouth.
Pain like that, like I had a tooth pulled and now it's kind of bruised. I'm not a wussy too, but nerve pain in my mouth, complete baby.
Well, and
wanna
that's
die.
essentially what this is. It's that sharp spot has inflamed the tongue so bad that all the nerves are on fire, and it feels like it's swollen. When you look at it, it doesn't look swollen, but it feels like it's swollen. So when you're trying to
It
swallow,
certainly looked swollen when you had me look at it
Did it?
yesterday.
When you try to swallow, your roof of your mouth closes down on the food and you gag. And you can't swallow liquid either. And it's like, it's crazy. But now with all of this, it feels a lot better.
There's nothing sharp in there at all anymore, is there?
No.
Because he just popped that temporary
He
crown
was
on
a little
top.
rough with the area when he was investigating. And so he inflamed my tongue a bit more. But, you know,
It is what it is.
yeah, at least it's going to get fixed.
Yeah, he's not the most gentle dentist, but he does a good job, so.
Yeah. Like I say, at least it'll get fixed. And they seem very efficient.
Yeah.
You know, like with their appointments and stuff. Because, like, neither one of your appointments lasted even close to the time they said it was going to take.
No, it was funny. I had to get a root canal and then 2 appointments for the crown. They said 2 hours for the first one, 2 hours for the second one, and 20 minutes for the third one. And it was an hour and like 10 minutes, and then 40 minutes for the last one. So they were crazy wrong on the last one. That's because it didn't fit, though.
Yeah.
But, so. They're quick, they're efficient, they're super, super friendly.
Yeah, it's just, I don't
Why
know.
do I find good healthcare providers while in serious pain at like 4 o'clock in the morning?
I don't know. Maybe that's what your motivator is.
Apparently.
But I don't know. It's coming up. You know, when you hear this, it'll have been 4th of July weekend in a couple of days.
And they've already started partying.
And they've already started partying, yes.
And Yogi has already started hiding.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
We have a good supply of Benadryl sitting on our dining or our living room table.
But I can't talk a whole lot more because I don't want to inflame my tongue worse than it already was. So, anything
Okay.
else you want to add to the conversation?
No, I think I successfully ranted about how angry I am with Postmates.
Yep, I would agree with you. You
So
did.
Now you can go to sleep so your tongue gets happier. Good night, everyone.
Hasta la bye-bye. Thank you for listening to the Nightly Rant.
If you enjoyed the show, please give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts or Google Play.
If you didn't enjoy the show, please just ignore that previous request for a rating.
This has been a Yogi's Podcast Network production.